Hi, this is Dale from RV with RV Camping with Dale and Rita. We're arriving at Maumelle Campground, Army Corps of Engineer Lake on the Arkansas River and Maumelle Lake near Pinnacle Mountain and Arkansas River. We're going to be staying here a few days, and looking around and see what's going on here. This is my Maumelle Park on the Arkansas U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Of course, you know you can go on recreation.gov and make your reservations. They've got a lot of facilities here. They've got everything from deep shelters to regular campsites on the river, campsites back in the woods. They've got several dump stations and shower houses. It's really a beautiful campground. We're pretty close to the river. We're right across the road from the river. And it's nice. To your left here is the first dump site. Very roomy, plenty of room to get in and out. That's on your way out on the exit. And there's another dump site on back in the campground. These are areas A and F. Camp shelters 1 through 5 and 2 through 4 back in here. They got playgrounds. Group shelters. Those are coming up on campsites out in here. This campsite is A2. It's A1. A20. And where the big motor home is A19. Of course, you're seeing part of Maumelle Lake and of course the Arkansas River. There's some barges and all come by there. Campsite on the left is 01. That's 03 where that Death Star is. It's number 8. That's at 18, I mean. The pull through is A17. There's a big marina across from these. That's a private marina. It's nothing to do with the Corps. Go on recreation.gov, you can see the map. And most of the time on recreation.gov, they got photos of each campsite, all the details, whether or not they're available or not. Now we prefer the other end, the B section of the campground. There's a lot of them on the water, which usually that's A11. Usually kind of near the marina and that type of thing. We're going to go into F area. That one right there is F1. I assume this one will be loaded on this. It's F2. F3. I'm assuming that's F4. F5. 6, 7, 8 on the left hand side, 9 on the other side, and 10 on the left hand side. This one coming in must be 11. I assume it's 11 on that mark. That's the F12, the F13. The vacant one there is F14. F15. The mountain air motorhome is would be F16, I believe, or 17. I believe it's F18. I think 17 is Crossroad. Of course, you're real close to Little Rock, and it's a beautiful area. All kinds of things to do there. And of course, you're within 5-10 minutes from Pinnacle Mountain State Park. You can go hiking, that type of thing. But these campsites are on the A loop. That's A8. That's 10. 6, 9, I guess, A7. So 8. As you can see, you can kind of get you a campsite, campsites of your choosing here. You just have to figure out where you want to be. And there are some, in this core park, there's some medical sites where people that's at the hospitals here can bring their RVs and stay on a long-term basis if they have medical conditions and they're going back and forth, or the family is going back and forth to the hospital. Which makes it very convenient and helpful to people that have illnesses that they need to stay close to their loved ones. Back left. And I think those are the host sites, the attendant sites. And we're going into, I believe this is C1 on the left. It's kind of like and C2. And it's very, very beautiful thing. I'm letting somebody back their camper in. They don't want to put no pressure on them. Anyway, I'm going to back out of the C-loop. There's 4 or 5 more campgrounds down there. It's kind of a short loop, but it's kind of wooded up in there. You can still see the water from there, but it's a little further to walk down to the water there. That guy, I'm gonna go on to the other loops. I guess here comes the rich folks in a fancy car. It's got a little playground and a pavilion to the left there for the kids. It's got some picnic tables right on the river. Well, this is the river is on the other side of those woods. It's kind of like Maumelle River flows through here too, and as you can see, Arkansas is right there. You'll see barges, but Maumelle River to the left, it goes off its own way into the Maumelle Lake. This is D loop. That was D1 and 2, I believe. This is D3 and D4. I'm not going to try to show you. I might try to show you a little bit of the waterfront explore, but there's a lot. That's D7 there. That's, I think that was D8. D9 on the right, D10 and 11. Some of these are kind of double sides. D12. And also, there's a boat ramp right there and places to park your boat, put your boat in the river. Fixing to go into E loop. And there is another dump site on E loop. This campground has plenty of places to dump your RV, very convenient to whatever area you're in. But this is E loop. This is a more wooded area, but in the distance you can see the river and you can see out to the river. This is E1. So that's E2. E3. E4. E5. 6. All these are on the right. That would be E7. E8. Some of that's E10. Let's see, that's 11. 12. That would be 13. These sites are pretty much all over, right? That would be 13. 14. It's beautiful up in here. Just depends on what that would be. 15 and 16. Yeah, that's 16. I'm assuming that's 17. That's 18. And we're coming up on. That's 20, 21. What's the side? 22 on the left, 23 on the right, 24, 25. 26, 27 on the right, 26, 8, 29 on the right, 30 on the left. And we're back to that dump station on the way back out of the east section. Of course, straight in front of us is the boat ramp to get in the river. We're fixing to turn right. And on the right will be the shower houses and the restrooms. Corp has pretty nice restrooms and houses. These folks have been playing music and picking the whole time. They having a blast now. There's a crowd of them. They're having some fun. This is Friday afternoon and people are coming in. B2 on the right, B35 on the left. B34. And as you can see, beautiful sights from these waterfront sites, mountains, Arkansas River. And the one on B4, right? Or was it B30? B32 on the left. B5 on the right. That was B4. B31 on the left. B6 on the right. B30. And you can see a lot of pretty views in these camping areas. And, it's a beautiful park. And close to right here, it's got all kinds of restaurant services, anything you might need. Of course, Blue Rock's a big town, so. This one right here is B29. And if you have Verizon service, the service is excellent here. I can't, B9 on the right. I can't verify the other services, but I can tell you Verizon is excellent here. B10 on the right. Looks like a lot of bicycles. These are some kind of small pull-throughs. You'd have to get on recreation.gov and see exactly how long, but it's a pretty long trailer there. You can get a pretty good size unit in there. And let's see, that is, man, it's rubbed out on there. Let me try the next one. That is B13 right here on the end. That's a nice site. like I say, just whatever. B14. If you want a good shaded side, B15 is good. Yeah, that B13, you can get a. I could probably get my motorhome in there. Yeah. Probably, it'd be a little tight for the lengthwise, but I can do it. That one, that's B11. And also here's the dump site right here, very convenient to everything. These are laid out well. That's B16, where that motorhome there is. And that's B17. Then you're coming up on B18. Got a big fifth wheel in here. I think he just come in. He looks like he's getting set up. I'm gonna have a neighbor. And let's see what number he is on. He is B19. And that's my motorhome right there. We're on B21. And right is B20, but this is where me and Rudy is camped right here. That's our motorhome, and that's B22 there. B23 on the left. That's B26, I believe. All right. B25 on the, no, this is B26. That must have been where this trailer was. But, oh, excuse me. Where this gentleman is B28. I think the roads are pretty much around. I'm going to ride you back in here. You'll see the camp sites on the water that I previously showed you. Let you get a little bit better look of it to go by from a different angle. We're going to leave here next on June the 2nd. We're headed up to Old Highway 25 on Greer's Ferry Lake. Rita Ann loves that old 25. We camp up there a good bit. We've been all over Arkansas for a while. And we just left Joplin Campground on Lake Ouachita. And before that, we was at Nimrod, over at Ozark, Arksark, and then Pine Ridge. We come up into Arkansas from Louisiana, where we're both from, and we visited Kent folks there. And on the right here is where those folks is picking and playing music. And it's just nice campground. The only thing I mentioned to them, they said their contractor hadn't been keeping the mowing up good. And they was fussing about it. But you know how it goes. We've got contractors. You know, it's not corp people mowing and keeping it up here. I don't know who they use. Somebody they contracted. But we'll ride you down to the boat ramp. You boaters and fishermen and stuff like that. that are interested bringing your boat. I used to be a boater, but 73 years old now, and kids grown up. I grew out of the boat deal. Now I'm just a old senior going from campground to campground, taking in the views and enjoying myself. Me and my wife, really, been married 55 years, but fixing to show you a pretty nice boat ramp right here. Of course, the old Arkansas River is up right now, and so, you know, it's you don't have no problem backing into the deal. But anyway, there's those same folks up there picking and singing. Try to give you a little shot down here past that marina. And of course the Maumelle turns back to the left over there, and then the old Arkansas River goes on up to across Oklahoma. Well, folks, I think I'm about done. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm obviously no professional at doing this, but I'm trying to do my best. But folks, if y'all have enjoyed this video, and please subscribe and put a like on it. We'd appreciate it. We appreciate you. God bless you. Love you. Take care. We're out of here.